Pitch black and passing headlights. Where we met, there must have been dark signs, omens in your skies. Most days you reach for safety, remain calm, forget that you know me. clock strikes upon the hour, and the sun begins to fade. Still enough time to figure out how to chase my blues away. Turn right up till now, it's the light of day that shows me how. And when the night falls, my loneliness calls. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody, I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody, with somebody who loves me.
Hello everybody. We're gonna be like, I'm gonna be finishing my weekly things here, because your first clear doesn't consume a reward attempt. I don't know if that's gonna reset every week because it doesn't say, it just says that. So we're just running all of these one time, and then I'm gonna go farm the other boss for more Hellfire fragments, because yes. How are you guys doing? Happy Halloween. My boss was like, not my boss, but my calls today for work were kind of like insane. I don't know like what broke. I mean, I guess I do, but like people were calling back to back near the last hour, which is crazy because usually the last hour doesn't have as many calls. But it did today, and I was like, oh my gosh. I got my first paycheck for my new job, but it's paper, and I had to deposit it through my mobile app for my bank, and my bank is a smaller bank, so I probably won't actually see it until Monday, which feels bad because I wanted to get some groceries. But here we are. I kind of wish they had sent it to be here to like yesterday, and then I could have like ensured that it would have been deposited in my bank by today, but here we are. I hope you guys are going to have fun on Halloween, whatever it is. Watch some spooky movies, do some spooky things. All the things. Okay, I got that. Now I hope so. I know once the income from my job evens out, it'll be a little easier. I will experience all the spooks in one night at the exact same time. How will you... How are you gonna accomplish that? I don't know, we'll use Lynn and see what happens. I've been using Rebecca, but now. Oh wait, I can. Oh no, wait, I've already summoned people. Oh my god, why? I just started shooting you. Okay. Oh, I walked right into that. Ow. Oh, really? Man. Oh my god. Jeez. Hello, happy Halloween! Okay, this is the last time I can do this for shards. Go up. Man. Such a time waster. Oh, oh, oh. Ow. Heck. Trying to bust her kneecaps. No! Are you serious? She's literally at the end of her health bar and she was like, yeah, no, the time is now. Oh my god. Look at her health. She has like a sliver left. Why? Jeez. That's annoying. I only have 8 left. I only have 12 fragments for her. Yeah, that's all my weeklies. I mean, I can do the next level for her, Mithon, but I don't know if I feel like it. It's for this weapon too, and I don't really care, but I'll probably do it anyway, just not right now. Boss doesn't want to perish for whatever reason. You want to see what the boss actually looks like normal? Because she drops her own character shards, ironically enough. I'll show you. This is boss. Is she cool looking? Right? Do you like those horns better, or do you like these horns better? Who else has horns? She has horns? Yeah. Kind of. I don't know if those are actually horns. Okay. I'm gonna run this for these 8 shards. Okay. See if I can get, like, her close. Probably not. She's been very unlucky for me. I'm like, if she's close enough, I can warrant buying, like, a few shards, like you know, like for $1 or something, but, like... I need to update my VIP badges because some of my VIPs don't even show up anymore. Like, even before, I should say, even before my hiatus. Right? So... Alright, sorry. Look at this. Please do it, Nidibus. Fix this. My allies are hitting my orb. And they're not killing it, but they're also not fighting the enemy either, which is what they should be doing. I didn't mean to move it over here. I meant to do this. Whoops. Hello. Oh, thank you. Remamento really should have, like, done a whole, like, re-release for global instead of doing what they did, and that was kind of sad for me. But I'm hoping, supposedly the rumor is that they're gonna do a re-release for global. Because, I mean, when they opened the global server, they literally opened a global server, basically. Like, they opened it on a game that was already out, had been out for XYZ time, and like, they kind of just shot themselves in the foot, and they didn't do any marketing for it. Oh my god. Okay. Sorry, I had a scree. Yeah. Considering there's PvP in the game, like, and just being so far behind the Korean server, even though everything was dropping at the same time, like, I don't know, none of that made sense. And then, like, most people in global didn't even know it was coming out in global, and then they're just like, oh, hey, there's this thing, you know. And it's like, yeah, no, that's not how we market 101. The only thing I could think of is, like, maybe adding the global server to the original game server was like their own test run for global instead of having a beta for global. That's really all I can think of. But I hope they do, because I mean, it's a fun game. It's not a bad game and everything like that. I just think global deserves to have its own moment. Even if they start global from like 1.0 or something, like that's better than what they did. I never necessarily minded games that came out in other countries where like by the time global release came out, like the CN or Korean or whatever release was like a year ahead. I never minded that, because then you could like, especially a gacha game, you could look at the other game like stuff, whatever, and be like, oh, okay, this character is good or this character is bad or whatever, and it helps you plan, especially because it's gacha. So I never really minded that. I just, yeah. The only thing I ever minded was things that were exclusive to like XYZ region. I never liked that. Like, when you're a game, I feel like just release it for everyone. Don't have US exclusive, don't have Korea exclusive, don't have CN exclusive, don't have JP exclusive. Just like have it released for everyone. If you want to release it for that region first and then like a month later release it for like the other regions, that's fine, you know. But oh, for crying out loud. Sorry. This is what it did to me earlier. It didn't give me any shards. Yeah, it is. It's good to know when your wife is getting released. After it was bad decision after another. Hopefully they can salvage what they can and come back better. Yeah, I mean they already made their Korean market not happy. There was a bit of stuff I read in the in the forums, like the Korean forums, and they were not happy about some of the decisions that they were making, and the devs were trying to make it better, and then they drop the global server, and then they do that to it, and they don't address the Korean concerns, and like it was a whole thing. But I hope that they do better, because I think they have the viability to be a good game. But on a side note, I haven't and probably won't make a video about Stella Sora, because while I enjoy the gameplay, that gacha system is predatory as hell. And most of the people agree with that. The only people that are not agreeing with that are the people that play worse gacha games and are like, oh, this isn't as bad as insert this terrible gacha game here. And it's like, sweetheart, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. There are better games with better gacha rates, and the majority of gacha games, even Honkai, has a better gacha system than Stella Sora. Like, oh my gosh. And Honkai, or Hoyo, I should say Hoyo, not even just Honkai. Hoyo games are like pretty known for being pretty greedy, and so if your game has a worse gacha system than a Hoyo game, you got a problem. Happy Halloween to you, XL. Like, it's pretty bad. Like, for example, on the standard banner in Stella Sora right now, I've been like nickel and diming like pulls and stuff that I've earned in game. That's probably a bad expression, but and just trying to get another 5-star off a standard, and I am literally over 120 pulls on Stella Sora. Son of a anyway, on Stella Sora and no S rank character. Which is crazy, because like people were sitting there giving Anchor Panic shit because Anchor Panic guarantees the character in like 3 S rank summons, but their pity is at 60, right? So like it's understandable in a way. Do I necessarily like it? Not necessarily. I wish it was like a 50-50 rate, but like it's under, like, it's okay because, like, while you're not guaranteed it, there's a high chance you'll get it before you get that third S rank. And their pity being at 60 means that the soft pity is somewhere around 30 to 50 range. So, like, it's not bad. And people were making it out a lot worse than it actually was. Considering that, like, MiHoYo games, if you go hard pity, that's 180 pulls. So it's, like, even, except for you're guaranteed an S rank sooner than you are on, like, MiHoYo games if you have to go hard pity. But, like, Celisor is a straight up scam. Like, it costs double the amount for, like, 10 pulls, and then you're only guaranteed an S rank in 160 pulls and a disc in 120 pulls. Like, all of that combined is awful. Yeah. Like, if you were to go spend $100 in Celisora, you could, that's a 30 pull. To be able to hit max pity in Celisora, you would have to spend $400. And yeah. Just gonna shoot you in the face with guns. It's crazy. And I know people have been complaining about it and filling out surveys and stuff about it, and the fact that they have yet to address it is even more insane to me. Because, like, what are you doing? They're like, oh, here's this issue with cheaters, which, okay, fine. Yeah, I agree. Like, cheaters shouldn't be a thing. Why would you even cheat in a game like that? Like, what is wrong with you? But also, like, that's fine, but, like, you're not addressing the literal elephant in the room. And then you have people who are breathing copium. They're like, oh, it's fine. You guys are doing fine. And I'm like, oh my god. Okay, whatever. I'm glad Duet Night Abyss took out their gacha, though. And I think that's going to be the upward trends for quote-unquote gacha games incoming, is that they're going to turn their gacha to cosmetics instead of characters and weapons. And honestly, I think that model will work pretty well. Because think about it, like, the people who go hard on gacha games for characters, they'll still go, oh, you were still up, bruh. They'll still go hard on cosmetics. Trust me. When I had the money as a former person, ooh, I got 10 fragments, yay. Okay, sorry, I need 8 more fragments though. As a former person who was a former quote-unquote whale in some other games, they will go hard for the cosmetics as well. So leaving the option open of, like, oh, I can just grind for the characters, or I can outright buy them if I want, they're still going to be making hella money. Because the people who are going to whale in the game, which I don't like using that as a phrase, really, because I find it derogatory, but the people that are going to spend money like that on the game, they're going to spend money regardless. Like, they're going to come in first day, buy every single character and every single weapon, and still probably have spent less than what they would have spent, like, maxing out a first banner on a gacha thing. And then they'll probably turn around and spend a lot of hella money on, like, on the costume banner for, like, Psyche and the standard one for Truffle and Rebecca. Like, they'll make money, and it's actually really good, and I enjoy that. Like, if I had the money that I had back then, I would have, like, logged in day one, bought all the characters and bought the cosmetics, and then spent my time grinding for multiple copies. That's what I think I would have done anyway. Hello. And now we know that Ananta has also removed their gacha. And there's some other up-and-coming gacha games like Arknight Infield, Kaleido Rider. What's another one? Hold on, it's on the tip of my tongue. Oh my god, what is the game? No. It was a game that's like Anata, the one that they're comparing, like, Anata's fandom is basically fighting the other fandom for, I don't even know for what reasons. What is the freaking game? Oh. It was Neverness. Okay, that one. So that one's also coming out. Then Azure Vermilia is coming out. So, oh my goodness. So I'm wondering if they're also going to take that blueprint, if they're just waiting to make an announcement for it, maybe after seeing how well Duet Night Abyss does and Ananta does. I think every game, well, apart from Ananta, but I think every game is kind of holding its breath, like seeing what happens with Duet Night Abyss with them removing the gacha model for characters. Which, I mean, to be fair, that's... But I think it's also a really smart move because also, like, if you look at the economy right now, people can't afford stuff because of reasons that I'm not going to get into, right? But like the dollar is not worth as much as it was, and people are not making as much as they were, and people are struggling a bit more than they were, and so they're looking for more of an escape, right? And that's why you see, like, anytime we've ever gone into the recession, especially in like the United States, there's always some kind of craze that goes on, like the Furbies, like the Squishmallows, the Labubus, every time we go into a recession, because people just want like a little bit of happiness. So I think that like the gacha games removing their character gacha and putting it in cosmetics is the perfect thing to do, especially considering this economy. Like, that is a smart move, because then people are going to be more inclined to play your game because, hey, I don't have to spend money when I already don't have money to pay the bills. I just want to play a game for an escape that I don't feel like I have to spend money. And then overall, they'll end up making more money that way because it shows that they value the player and the gameplay more than they value the monetary gain from characters. So I think it's really smart. Dang it. All right, come on. If I could get another 10, that'd be great. Then I'd have her. I don't have her weapon yet. I have to wait till next week for a weapon, but it's okay. It's already Friday. Yeah, the gacha market is absolutely saturated. And that's also a problem too, is like some people are like, they're accepting some things from the gacha games that they really shouldn't, because now you can afford to be pickier, right? It's not the time of like, oh, we have Genshin that's open world gacha and it's so monumental, it's so changing the world, right? We have so many more options now, so much more like character styles, combat styles, different systems and everything like that. So with like that in mind, if you're going to come out with a gacha game, no matter what company created that game, you have to do it with like that in mind, that you're competing with gacha games that have either been in the market for years and new and upcoming ones. Like, I honestly don't know how the future gacha games are going to be nearly as appealing as Duet Night Abyss / possibly most likely Ananta, who's removed their monetary system for characters and still had everything that a gacha game would want. Also, the biggest W, I think, for Duet Night Abyss was also removing the stamina system, because like, I think about this in other games that I play, like Anchor Panic. I've been playing Anchor Panic, Celesora, and then now this lately. I played a little bit of Chaos Zero Nightmare, but I don't know. I didn't have as much fun playing that as I thought I would. Now, that is not a great game. I just didn't like, you know. But like, I respect it and I like it. I'm not having as much fun as I do in other games, so I haven't really been playing it. But when I play those games, I sit there and like the biggest thing, other than like the gacha system that I'm like, oh, but it is what it is like the stamina, and I hate it because everything costs money, right? Like in-game currency, I should say. Everything costs money to upgrade. And to get upgrade materials, you have to farm with your stamina. And then you run out of money, and then you have to use your stamina to get more money to then be able to upgrade stuff, and it's still not enough, and then you have to, you know, it's a rinse and repeat. Like, you spend a whole week trying to grind to get a character like max level because you're limited by stamina, which, you know, isn't great. Like, it's a system that punishes you if, like, say you had a full-time job and you were just tired and you were like, man, I just can't get on today, like, I'm just tired. And some gacha games have that overcap system, but it's still not, like, it's not a one-to-one in most of them. So it's still punishing people like that who have full-time jobs, or maybe some people have kids or something like that that want to play the game and they don't have time. And then also, it's just not a fun system. Like, the stamina system is not fun. I've, like, over time, have just begun to hate it. So the fact that Duet Knight's, like, only limitation you have is the secret plan, or whatever they're called, the gray things. Oh, TikTok? Oh, TikTok is stuck, isn't it? Whoopsie. Sorry, I forgot. It's supposed to change with my main screen, but it doesn't. I'm just gonna shoot you in the face. But yeah, I had just begun to hate the stamina system for a lot of reasons. Like, I get it, and I will still play games that have the stamina system if I like them enough, but I really hate it. Yeah, secret letters, thank you. Yeah, grinding for frags in Honkai Impact 3rd. I mean, there's a lot. Like, in gacha games, inadvertently will always be grindy, but it's just the fact of, like, choose your grind. Like, oh, this week I have to farm for money. Like in Anchor Panic, that's what I've been doing. I've been farming for money because I'm so broke in in-game currency in that game. But the stamina system is horrible, and I think that's a lot of reasons why people turn away. And players are always asking more stamina, more overcap, more stamina, more overcap, and it's like, you know, just make everyone happy and remove the stamina system altogether. Allow players to play as much or as little as they want without the repercussions of suffering for it. Yeah. I stopped playing Wuwa too. It's not that I don't like Wuwa. I still like Wuwa. I still like the characters. It's just the grind, the whole stamina system, the whole, like, I have to build this character, and then if you stop playing for like a month or so, you come back, you're so freaking far behind. You don't have the pulls anymore. You don't have enough stamina to get characters where they need to be. You weren't here for this event or this event, so you missed out on that. Like, and it's all the same, and I hate that. I want games to feel like you can jump in and jump out at any time. You can grind as little or as much as you want, and you can always do something different if you want to. I don't like games that you can't just leave for a while and come back without feeling like you're so far behind. To catch up is just like a nightmare, you know? That's me. I can't upgrade Psychona and Galbrina because I haven't cleared Renacida. Yep. That's... yeah, I have to leave before they get... because they're already getting tanky to where it's slowing down. But, yeah, no, that's the whole thing, and that's the whole thing for me, and that's why I keep going back and forth, like, where I play gacha games and then I drop them, because... again, it just gets to the point where I'm tired and I miss out a few days, and then I come back, or then, you know, life gets it. You know what I'm saying. The coming back in these games doesn't feel good. Even though they have, like, the welcome back events, like, those are all a scam. You don't hardly get anything out of those welcome back events. They don't get you caught up with the game. They don't, like, yeah. You know what I'm saying. So, like... That's why I dropped a lot of games. I dropped Honkai Impact 3rd because it's a money pit. Like, be honest, if you played Honkai Impact 3rd, to keep up with the meta, you have to spend so much money. Genshin, up until like the former Abysses, because I've heard they're pretty hard. You basically can throw shit out wall, but they are still a money trap. And then the amount of just over fluff in the story, like, I am a lore junkie, okay? So don't think I'm hating on the story or anything like that. I like the story. But that's the key word, is I like the story. Not all the side quests or all the side dialogues that don't mean jack diddly. Okay? I did not log in to spend 4 hours of my life when I have to go to work tomorrow to sit here and learn about Jack and his wall fetishes or something. You know? So that's my problem with Genshin. My problem with Tower Fantasy is they just ruined the game. Global ruined the game for Global. The global devs, the global content creators, especially the big ones, the ones that like to kiss booty for money, like they ruined it for global players because they weren't honest with the players, they weren't honest with the devs, and they sunk that game. They single-handedly, and I tried to save it, and I wasn't a big enough content creator for my opinion to matter. So yeah, that game got sunk, and you can only blame the big global content creators, and you can only blame the global devs. That's why I stopped playing that. Honkai Star Rail I was playing, but like, to be honest, the fact of the matter is like, it never feels like you have enough pulls. And yeah, you can have enough pulls if you've played since day one and never skipped a day and you did all the events and you did all the things, but it's winding back to what I just said earlier. Like, these games, it punishes you for not playing. So like, if you've stayed since day one and you're like, I have no problem with pulls, it's such a great game, I am so happy for you. But I stopped playing and I've tried to get back into it quite a few times, and it just feels like a slog. It just really feels like a slog, and it's really unfortunate. And Wu Wall's the same way. Because again, if you're gone, blah blah blah, punishment, you know. But yeah, I'm hoping for better, and I'm hoping like games like Duet Night Abyss and Ananta, I'm hoping they turn the gacha world around. And I know technically it's not a gacha because the characters blah 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 aren't gacha, and then there's that whole debate, is it a gacha game still a gacha game but the characters aren't gacha? I would argue yes. Now here's my reasoning for that, okay? My reasoning is, not only are the cosmetics on a gacha system, right, but the farming for characters and stuff still has a rate up chance, okay? So in my opinion, it's still there, okay? It's just free gacha and cosmetic gacha. And you might think it's a stretch, and that's okay. But it still has like a basis of what I like about other gacha games, so I'd still consider it a gacha, to be honest. And I really hope that they really do open up the whole perspective of gacha games to where these other gacha companies will like do better and expand more on the future games. Frick, this is my last one. If it's not a 10 pull, I don't get her. Yeah, it's still got the origins of gacha, so I'll still call it a gacha game. I'm loving... Wait, hold on, let me catch up. Meanwhile, DNA, I just farmed my weekly for Rhythm's secret letters, grinded her during capture missions, grinded more secret letters for weapons, and then logged off after queuing for stuff. Yeah. Didn't need to worry about, OMG, how should I spend my stamina? Exactly. Like, if you're tired from work and you just like, man, I'll just like run a defense mission or something, do my little dailies, which literally takes you all of 2 seconds just to get your secret letters and stuff for the day, and then log off, you're not punished for it. You know what I mean? So I think the only way you'd be punished by not playing DNA for a while is probably just the daily secret letters and like any events that they have that give you characters to where you don't have to spend your secret letters for them. I think that's the only way, and like it's still, I feel like, balances itself out. So you like the same thing is happening in Persona 5? I could see that. It kind of seemed a bit predatory like the others. from what I saw from the beta testing. I'm loving DNA so far. Got Lynn and considering maxing your dupes. Hopefully they fix the issues game got and continue strong. Yeah, I saw some lag issues like doing the weekly mission. I was doing it with Mocha earlier and like I lagged so hard it was like a slideshow. I don't consider Warframe a gacha game, and that's how I feel like the farming side is in DNA. Secret letters are basically relics. Yeah, see, I haven't played Warframe. I played First Ascendant, so like it's similar to me in that way. The Gambit is the only great in the coding. Favorite character, Fantasio? Yo, I actually liked playing him. He was actually cool. I want to get him eventually. I mean, I want to get all the characters basically, but yeah. Oh, now I have a minigun. I do like, okay, I have a, let me say this, okay? All right, and you might disagree with me, and it's okay. We can agree to disagree, okay? But I'm a particular person in a way, some ways, okay? I like when everyone has their own little weapon, okay? Their weapon that matches them aesthetically, is aesthetically pleasing, and it goes together, and it matches, and yeah, okay? I like that. I like that component of gacha. I don't like that DNA gives us so much freedom that we can mix and match, and there's not a set weapon for everyone that you could literally just mix and match, and then there's some that are better for stats and they don't aesthetically match the character, and that drives me insane, okay? Like, Psyche being a limited character, her weapon matches her, but I don't like, ah, fuck. Okay, sorry. I don't like that her stuff doesn't match her. I'm sad. I only got 22 freaking shards. Yes and no. Don't look at my weapon for Lynn, okay? I just like, listen, I use her second weapon, so it doesn't really matter what I throw on her, okay? All right, cool, good talk. Yes and no. So like, wait, hold on. Let's look at melee weapons first. So like this one is obviously Psyche's. It matches Psyche. This one is obviously Sybil, matches Sybil. This one is obviously Rebecca, obviously Outsider, obviously Hellfire. Now this weapon, I don't remember actually who that goes to. This one's Grandy's. That one makes sense, right? This one's Tabitha's. That one kind of makes sense. Hold on. That's not the one. That's not the one. That's not the one. Sorry, I'm looking for a weapon. Now this one is Lynn's, like the one that Lynn wants. And I guess it kind of matches. Not really though. Because like the lights on here are like more red pink and the lights on her are more like orange. So like not really, but this is the weapon she wants. This is the weapon Veronica wants, but it's actually the MC's weapon. And then you go to the range weapons. So these are the guns that Lynn wants that absolutely do not match her aesthetic at all. Okay. This is the weapon that Daphne / Truffle want. Actually, I think Daphne might have changed, but I know Truffle definitely wants this one. This one used to be the one that Lady Niffle wants, but I guess now it's different. This wording below is weird because this is when Illumino character deals skill damage. Okay, actually no, this would still work for Lady Nipple. This gives 30% skill range and 35% skill damage for 6 seconds when Illumino character uses skill damage, so this is actually still good for her. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Dreamweaver's Feather. This is Fina's, but also goes for MC. This one is Rhythms, but can also be used for Sybil's secondary weapon. This one's Fantasio's secondary weapon. I mean, you guys saw him if you played the story. He's used this. This one's a really cool weapon, but I don't think anyone uses it. Oh, this one. I forgot who uses that one. Someone uses these two. And then a lot of people use Rinhusk for a secondary. And then I think Hellfire uses these for her secondary. So, like, some of them match, some of them don't. And I don't like it, okay? I don't like it. I want them to all aesthetically match. Yeah, I could show you, like, Psyche's weapon needs to be leveled up. Okay. Like, I've kind of figured out how to use her. I can use her on Sybil. Like, they have skins for them and you can dye them, but like, it bothers me, okay? And the dye costs money. Okay, it doesn't really matter. My Psyche isn't fully built, okay? But she can do some damage. Hold on. Nope, I got electrocuted. There you go. I finally figured out how to play her right, but that was like, it was 2.3 million. I could have done it faster, but I'm bad and got electrocuted like 5 times. And her weapon's also not all the way leveled up, but we're getting there. I got all her demon wedges except for this one, but it doesn't matter because, like, yeah, it's locked anyway. And then I've got her wedges for Constance weapon except for this one. And then this one, I don't even know what to put on it. I just let it do its own thing. So that's probably a fail somewhere, but it's okay. And then I don't have this guy leveled up. He's only level 6. He cute though. I picked this one in the battle pass, obviously, but I need to go. I guess we'll go farm this real quick. We'll do one of these. Well, it depends. I agree with you entirely, but it depends on who you use, right? So, like, if you're using Outsider, then it matters. But if you're using, like, someone who uses a Consonance weapon, or someone that's skill reliant, like Rebecca, or Sybil, then no. So yeah, it just depends on who you use. But yeah, most of the characters I would agree don't really use that. Most of the characters like are skill or consonance weapon reliant. I have to find my way to the final flare. That's the longest part of this mission. I want Jesus, I want Psyche's outfit so bad. The special one, because I love butterflies and like it's so pretty. I have to do the math to figure out how much it would cost me to actually be able to afford it, and then see if I can save up to get it before it runs out. Ah! Nice. With all the like pulls and stuff, I pulled Rebecca's weapon skin. So I haven't actually pulled her skin yet. I just pulled her weapon skin, which is still nice. I like the way it looks. Whoop. Will it be cheaper when it comes to the shop? I don't know if it will come to the shop. I don't remember them saying that it will. I just remember them saying that it was limited. And in their update recently, I haven't seen anything that says that it's not. Oh, wait, my God, wait. What? How did I not get... Oh, my God. Are you serious, bro? I didn't get any blue things for that? Wait, what? Oh, my God, I gotta... Get it here. Okay, it doesn't matter then. It's fine. This is the only reason you really level up her weapon. To read it to you guys. So the weapon gives plus 5% resolve, and then after an animo character uses their ultimate skill, it grants 1,000 wins blessing, increases resolve by 8% and attack speed by 15% for 15 seconds. Each instance of skill damage or ranged weapon damage extends the duration by 2 seconds, which, I mean, she's using her skill damage during her ult, but she's also using her E during her ult, so that's why her secondary weapon literally doesn't matter at all. So I wouldn't worry about that. You can literally slap anything on her, it doesn't matter, unless it just has a good effect that will help her. Like, I think I had a list. See, what was her... Actually, I don't know, because she wasn't on the original list. Oh, wait. Oh! Okay, the list is updated. Okay, so her secondary weapon, according to this list, is going to be the one I told you I like the look of. This one. Crit chance plus 50%. The projectile it shoots attaches to the target and explodes. Projectiles attached to one. Blah, blah, blah. Increasing... So, I mean, it does extra damage, but I think the main reason you want to build this is the crit chance, the 50% crit chance, in my humble opinion. Okay, where are the blue things? Like, I have 50 weaves to get to 100 here. I have 6 in total from the temporary ones from this and like the ones the game gave, and I have 4 here, but I have 79 to the next one because I got yeah, I got her one And then I haven't gotten anything on this one yet. This one's tricky though, because the drop is the outfit, right? So you can get the outfit, or you can get the iridescent prisms. And the iridescent prisms, you can use it to get the outfit if you get the 25. Like, hold on. Let's do the math for like 1 second of how much you would actually need, because you'd also need this if you're going for the complete one, right? That's what they showed at the showcase, okay? But let's leave that out. Let's say for argument's sake, you're like, I don't care, okay? So we're just gonna focus on like these things and the emote. Okay, so you would have to get, we're just gonna do it by prisms. And we're only gonna count one of these, which will be the blue one because it matches, and then one emote because again it matches. And we'll leave the car one out, like I said. So okay, so to get her skin and all the little doodads that go with it, so her skin, her weapon skin, the butterflies, the butterfly thing that goes on her eyes, the emotes, and the walking thing, it's 65 prisms. And on here you can get up to 50, but let's be realistic, okay? Let's be realistic and say that you get 25 each. So you'd have to hit pity like 3 times to get enough prisms, okay? And to hit pity 3 times, I don't actually know how much these cost each. I do. They cost 160, I think, is what I did. So these cost 160 of the plume, so 1600. And pity is like 90, I think. Let's see. Yeah, 90. Okay, so doing maths. So 1600 times 9, because let's just assume you have to go hard pity. So, and then you times that number by 3. And let's go to the store and find out how much that actually is. By the way, it's 43,200 to hit hard pity 3 times, like hard pity. Okay, so let's divide that by 6,480, and then you can knock off an extra $100 because the first one's double top up. It would be about $500 to get everything if you had to go super hard pity. But there is a trade-off, I believe, for the prisms. When you pull, I think, actually no, you don't get these, you just get the regular prisms when you pull, I think. Actually, maybe I'm a liar, because I know you get the standard, like these, when you pull in standard. And I don't have a single of like these. They're 0. So I guess you don't get those every time you pull. It's a scam. Yeah, so it'd be like about like $500. And there's already people who have done it, but I mean, you can get lucky. That's $500 if you have to hit super hard pity. So you absolutely can get lucky. And that's not to say, like, it could actually end up being cheaper as well, to make anyone feel better here, because I only did the math for 25. If you were to get a 50 and then get either the outfit or this, then it would only be, you'd only have to hit pity twice, which would probably be like, I don't know that math. I guess I'll do that math. For argument's sake, we'll do the math again. Okay. Which would be about $300 if you knock off the 100 for the double. So, like, you could get lucky and it would be much more affordable. But, yeah. But that's not including the car. You'd have to go without the car, sorry. It's pretty cool though. I don't even know when you would use this freaking emote. Like, can you imagine being in the middle of battle and you actually emoted a car into the battle and you're like, okay, I'm dead now. But at least the car was cool. But, you know. Honestly, for me, like, I wouldn't even need this. It's only 6, but I wouldn't even need this. I just want the outfit, the weapon skin, this, because it's an aura that follows you everywhere, and I think that's really pretty. And then I really like the walking one. But, I mean, it only knocks off 6, so that's not really a lot to knock off. I guess you can knock off another 6 because I don't really need the butterfly things that go over your eyes. Like, they're cool, but it's not a must-have. Like, I would be fine with the outfit as it is without it covering your eyes like that. So you could knock off for me another 4, so that's 10. So it takes you down to like 55. 55 for the cost of like these 2 plus this. And this. Anyway. I don't have the money for any of that, but I'll keep trying. Maybe I'll get lucky and get like prisms and her outfit in a 10 pull. I think that's too much to hope for, but I can dream. Oh yeah, I went to the shop to figure out how much it would be for Hellfire. Oh. Wait, where am I? Here. Okay, so how much would that be? I could spend like $15 and get Hellfire and have a little left over. Is it worth it though? I don't know. I don't know, chat. Let's see, hold on. If I did that, wait. I'd have 760, actually plus the 120 I have. So I have 880 left over, which is 5 pulls, which would be enough to do another 10 pull. What do you think? Is that worth it? Probably not. Me. Oh, this. Oh, I get it. Okay, when you die, instead of it being a little thing, it's this. Oh, I was trying to figure out what that was. I feel dumb now. Let's see what Hellfire does. Let's see if she's worth it. Okay, so her ult, she enters retribution states, deals pyro damage to nearby enemies every 2 seconds. If Hellfire takes damage during retribution, extends the state duration and deals puncture retribution pyro damage to nearby enemies once every 2 seconds. And let's see, it scales off of her max HP. Okay. Her damage deals pyro damage to surrounding enemies and taunts them. Her passive increases max HP and continuously restores HP. Oh, that's nice. So she tanky, tanky. Tanky, tanky. Hello! Bro, even your soul leaving your body can have a skin. That's crazy, right? All I know is that never buy weapons with money. That's $50 for something you can farm in a couple hours. Actually, never buy characters or weapons with money. I just want to buy the shards, like the few shards that I don't have because she's weekly. And I'm debating it because then I can make another 10 pull on the skin banner. I got paid. I just have to wait for the money to hit the bank, but I have enough to do this. So I think I will do this. Yeah, I think I'll do this. I think I'll do this, chat. We're just gonna go on this screen though, because I'm sharing my whole desktop screen. And also, hello! How are you? I'm good. I'm good. How are you? Did they fix PayPal on this? Please tell me you fixed PayPal. Like, I feel like if it's a weekly or an event one, like Psyche, where like it's hard to get the shards, that I feel like is warranted. I feel like if you're doing it to the ones you could buy out of the shop with like the secret things or whatever, then I feel like that's not warranted. You know what I mean? Like, there's a difference. Thank you for the follow and welcome. Like, if you can literally grind it and it's not event locked, it's not weekly locked, it's not this locked or this locked, then like you should not buy it. I can go back to the game now. Gaming. We did it. Alright, let's go make a 10 pull. Oh, I got the death skin, guys. I got the death skin. Yeah, I used all my attempts to farm Hellfire this week, but I didn't get her. But I just got the leftover shards I needed for her. I'm gonna farm her a weapon next week because, as you said, like, it's a lot easier to get weapons. I will not spend money on weapons. And that's for that exact reason of, like, it doesn't take you as long to farm weapons most of the time. Okay, I gotta look up a build for Hellfire now. Give me a second. Sorry, I'm here. I'm looking at something. Don't mind me. I literally needed to. I was mad. Just a tier 2 reward would have covered it, but no. I feel that. I spent I spent $5 to get the two pieces I needed for Psyche, and that's why I have Psyche, because I can't clear all of the freaking thing because I'm bad. Hold on. Yes. I was actually doing that earlier today. Wait, hold on. What did I do with my tab? I lost the plot. Do I have a build? I don't have a weapon for her. I mean, she could temporarily use Sibyl's, I guess. Because Sibyl's has HP as a main stat. But I'm probably gonna run out of mats before I can get her maxed out, though. That's gonna be unfortunate. It's okay, we can go farm more, because it's that kind of game. I have not bought that, but yeah. Sorry, I'm debating something and I'm like, fuck it. The answer is always fuck it. Okay. Oh wait, this is serum. I forgot. I was about to like go square up. I have to head out. Okie dokie. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Watch some spooky movies. When I get off stream, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I wanna go watch some spooky movies. It's Halloween. I gotta do something Halloween themed. I'll grind tomorrow. Cause I'm actually off work tomorrow, guys. In the future, I want to be off Monday and Tuesday, but because I know people like their weekends, but for right now I'm off on the weekend. Ow. I swear, I don't know what she actually says, but there it sounds like she's saying banana. Was the spending money on the game swinging up for you? True, but I have to reconcile myself by romanticizing killers in a scary movie. What's your favorite scary movie? Go this way? Yes. Okay, sorry. I gotta work in like 6 hours. Oh my gosh. No, that sucks. What? I would I don't know. But that sucks. Yeah. Hello, goodbye. Me debating on what to eat. Fuck it. Okay. Hey, this should be enough, right? Should be. Because we have a differential for graveyard shift. I get an extra hour of different pay and it counts as overtime for that 1 hour. Dude. That's nice. Hopefully that paycheck's gonna be really good then. True. We live for the silver linings. Okay, we're just forging the last two we need. No! I'm out of meds! No! Bring it! Alright. Oh, Jesus. You guys, on a side note, like, no matter what your religion is, even if you don't have one, like, you guys ever hate when someone else just, like, presses their own religion on you for no reason? Like, you're just minding your own business and shit, and then someone just pops out, like, hey, here's my religion and you're gonna like it, and oh, you don't follow my religion, you poor dumb creature. Basically, they don't say that, but they insinuate that. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, if I want to follow the spaghetti monster, I will follow the spaghetti monster. I'm not making you follow the spaghetti monster. Okay? We can both cohabitate this universe and all like praise our own spaghetti monsters. That's all I'm saying. Stop draining my serum. Like, I've noticed it's especially prevalent around the holiday season. Like, when it comes to Halloween, like, people are like, bless you, and other stuff that I'm not going to say, but, like, you know what I mean. And I'm like, bro. And then when it gets around Christmas, like, the most unreligious people will be the most religious people and, like, yell at you proverbially or literally, and you're like, oh, please stop. Leave me alone. Right? The spaghetti monster believers need to chill out, man. We can all worship our own spaghetti monsters and cohabit. And be fine. That's all. Okay. Hopefully I have enough that I can get her to 60. No! I'm sure! Oh my gosh. I hate it here. I hate it here. Okay, I was reading what her weapon did. So what does her weapon do? Okay. Makes sense. Anyway. Alright, let's let's go. Take my electricity. think next week I'll probably farm for, like, I'll get the shards for Hellfire's weapon first, and then I'll start farming for Tabitha's, or Tabith, however you say her name, weapon. Sir, I need you to stop existing because you're taking my serum. Thank you. That also sounds 30. Okay, surely this will be enough to get her to 60. I pray. No! Fine. It's important we get her max HP up. Didn't pray enough for Spaghetti Monster, it seems. Oh my god. Apparently I didn't. Nice. I'm not gonna do that though. Keep that. See, I'd put this on all of my characters. Alright. We're just equipping this to you for now. And it really doesn't matter. We'll equip this on you. Ta-da! Alright, what do we have? Okay, we have Wildfire. We have Serenity. We have Trapped. We have Devouring. Oh, that can't go there. We have Nirvana. Okay, hold on. I've got to adjust track slots here. Okay, and then I can't adjust that one. Hold on. Oh, no! I don't have the piece for her. Okay, I'm just gonna put Ignite on her right now then. Okay. And then Nirvana Spectra. I don't have that one. Wings Inspo. I don't have that one. I don't have Volition for that one. Okay, what can I put on her instead? We can still put this on her. We'll just put some stuff on that we'll try to make work. Let's see. No, I literally... I've got to have the other stuff. I mean, okay, I could probably do this. That's about it. But... Okay. Let's set up a team. I need to farm for Lynn's like primary weapon, but I literally don't have a freaking... Oh my god. I don't have a pyro anything. It's fine. We shall cope. Who do I want to put the secondary? So just put... Okay, what should I do? I just closed out of my freaking internet thing. Grab. Let's go to this guy. Obviously, I don't have any more opportunities, but let's go to this guy and see. Gotta equip the ghost skin. Hell yeah.
罪人たちはどこにいる? さてと、今日は誰をやりゃいいんだ?
You don't need that. All right. Yep, I know. Are you forgetting how to use my primary, Eslin? Hellfire? What you doing over here, man? Alright. she's just vibing. Nope. Crap. Just Dylan. I guess I was too far. Oh, you... Really? You used up all my sanity, too. I feel like we're not there yet.
さてと、今日は誰をやりゃいいんだ?
Oh, I don't even have Lynn's stuff, bro. What is wrong with me? Hold on. No! My mouse. Stop. Okay, hold on. Let me get Lynn's stuff, because somehow, some way, I messed that up. Okay. So, wings. Do I have Blaze Eternity? I do. Frick. Hold on. And then okay. I don't have wings inspo, so I'm just gonna put Blaze inspo right here because I need that too. Okay. This should probably actually help Lynn's damage a lot. No, I'm out of the thingies. Wait. I think that was a good investment. Wait, what happened to my... Oh. No. I have to do another one. No! I'm out of those thingies too! My whole life is a lie. Dang it! Okay. And what does this one do? We need the max sanity. Okay, give me like 2 seconds. Hold on. Okay. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Whoopsie. It's because I didn't have her stuff on her, guys. I feel so stupid. I'm just going forever now. Thank you. Okay, started blasting, yes. Yes, guys, I'm so goated. I gave you a zero equipment run. I wanted you guys to understand how OP characters were. It was all part of the plan. It explains so much why I was doing literally negative damage. I'm still not doing as much as I could be doing, but I'm doing like more. Oh no, he's gonna eat me. Oh, he's not gonna eat me yet. Okay, hold on. Nope. If I didn't get stunned, man. Wait, where's your head? Oh, right here. Okay, everybody, that is my sign. That is my last fight. I'm going to be getting up for the night and watching some spoopy stuff and then grinding tomorrow and everything like that. So I hope you guys have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the new followers. I'm not going to be streaming this weekend, but I will see you guys back on Monday at 6 Central, and we're going to play some more Duet Night Abyss and hang out. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. You guys are the best. Let's rate someone really, really quickly. Same category. Let's see. I'm just gonna rate the first person I see. And let's go, because I'm hungry as crap. Good, because I'm playing Rip Out over the weekend. Hey, I hope you have fun. Hope you have lots and lots and lots of fun. Okay, we're gonna rate them, and I'll see you guys on Monday at 6 Central.
There we go. Golden Abyss. I'll do this one. That was cool, actually. I gotta do my birthday though. Statistics. I changed my birthday. That's what I really want to know. I really would like to change my birthday, but I can't. I don't know why. Hey, that's so weird though, but whatever. All right. Other than that, that worked out. I think we could kind of start. Let me see. Team.
The world outside Purgatorio
Okay, I wanted to do this
defies
actually.
all accounts. More expansive, yet more brutal.
Even watch
This
one.
cannot be.
Gilbert, wakey wakey.
The world outside Purgatorio Island defies all accounts. More expansive,
We could do
yet more brutal. This cannot be its true destiny. That's why a change must be made.
Why does he talk so much? Well, you know what? I should level up my gun a little bit, but it's okay. Yes. Oh yeah, we have the little like Digimon or whatever. Have the ice there. Select Team 2. This is the partner I can bring with me. So I'm just setting up my loadout now because I have not done so yet. Okay, and then combat 2. So you can have kind of 2 partners when you're by yourself. And I've heard that if you bring 2, you can actually do pretty well. Backpack reset. Okay, cool. This is what I wanted to do. What is this? Let me see. Not equipped to any weapon. Not equipped with any weapon. Select loadout to continue. Oh, okay. I gotta equip a weapon to it.